Heyo, my Planet Coaster friends, Channel5 Alive here, and welcome back to another Coaster Spotlight Contest Edition. Today we have two dueling, swinging mine train coasters, so stay tuned and let's check them out. Okay, welcome back everyone. Hope you're all doing great. We're jumping into things with Soul Snatcher, created by MS Carman 173, and here they say, our town once had been the best mining operation around until one day disaster struck. No one knows exactly what happened that fateful day. The few that survived were never the same. They walked around like zombies, as if their souls were taken away. Eventually they had built a bizarre monument of sea creatures, then vanished. Since that day, the mines have been closed, at least until today. Today we open the mines. Soon, two mine trains will race through the mountains and valleys again. Will they run into the same fate as those before? I guess we will find out. I downloaded the sawmill, bathrooms, and a little shack for the workshop. I put a shout out to those creators on my workshop. Ride preferences. Best ridden at day at 11 a.m. for the zombie train. Ride it in front seat. For the undead train, ride it in the back seat. Zombie train also has been best view to view the two trains. As you are walking in, the zombie is to the right and the undead is to the left. There you go. Sounds super exciting. Let's get into it. Okay, here we go. Undead and zombies. Isn't that the same thing? Undead. I always thought the undead was... So what did he want here? What do you want from me? 11 a.m. and we're going on the zombie train front seat. So let's head down this zombie queue. And our first of the two swinging mine trains is the swinging mine train Gold Fever. There's a look at all the stats. We're getting in it. Whoop, spoiler. We're getting in a front seat as requested by the creator. And we're going to leave it at that. Oh, that bell is so loud. Okay, very fun. Let's go check out the Undead. And for this one, they wanted us to ride at the back of the train. So that's what we'll do. We'll take a look at the stats real quick there and head right on to the back of the train. So the back seat, car 5, and I think we'll face forward just so we're right in the middle. Let's go. Wonderful. Let's talk about it. So I think as a whole, it's neat, it's tidy, it's clean, it's well presented. The terrain work is pretty. There's nice painting. I like the gradients of the painting. You've worn it out where the tracks are. It looks very presentable and pretty, and it's the type of quality that I expect from our advanced builders. Is there anything standing out that wows me, that's leapfrogging you into the expert bracket? Not exactly. I think the experiences were fun. They weren't wowing, but it's a solid dueling coaster creation. Definitely really good stuff. I think the interior of your mine shafts were lacking a little bit. It's something I kind of wished from the last mine train coaster experience, is if you're digging holes and you have an excavation, I want to see more of that integrated. We see that on the outside, but we're not really seeing it as much on the inside. I feel like it needs supports, otherwise it's just a wormhole, and I'm not a big fan of these wormholes. I feel like it needs to have supports, lanterns, little mine carts off to the side, and those kind of details. So I definitely think you could push it a lot further on the interior of your mines, and then separate these coasters a little bit and make them a little bit more unique in their own identity. But again, going back, I think it's artistically polished. It looks welcoming when you first look at it. Boarding stations are well put together. They're not boxy. There's details going into them, and the landscape is very smooth. It's painted well. So yeah, I think it's doing all of the right things, but it's not doing anything to set itself apart and above the rest of the creations in the advanced builder bracket. It's playing it a little bit on the safe side, but it's doing it really well. That's my overall thoughts on this creation here today. So a very strong submission from MS Carmen 173. What did you guys think? Leave your comments down below, and that's gonna do it for me today in this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next contest submission. Bye now.